the wildest truth. I know you like the sound of it. I know you love the style of it. Now sit back, here comes the wildest truth. All I gotta say is I love the word bitch. Remember me still hating on Nintendo shit? 3 years later, Uncharted shits on Gears of War. Now I don't gotta say I hate it no more. Same review who loves to say son of a bitch became a YouTube star, still don't own a car. You want a review, you don't gotta look far. Prove once again these sites ain't on par. The story in Just Cause 2 is blowing shit up and speaking in a really stereotypical Puerto Rican type accent. That is the story you will get from Just Cause 2. If you want to go further into finding out what the fuck Rico does on his secret agent mission to just blow shit up, by all means go figure it out. I'm not going to waste my time going on Wikipedia to find out the story, because you know what, people? I skip most of the cutscenes in this game, because you know why, people? The story sucks in this game. The story's downright fucking terrible. Simple as that. The good things. There is a story, and it's also voice acted. And you got 1 or 2 or maybe 3 good cutscenes in terms of action, like shit exploding, you jumping out of windows and so on. Everything else, the voice acting sucks. The story goes nowhere, and when it does, it tries to take itself serious, and it's laughable. And there's fucking ninjas in the game. Ninjas. And no, they don't use the swords on their backs, they use guns. Which makes sense. However, why the hell are they carrying a sword? It's extra weight. Overall, the story is a piece of shit, so don't buy this game for the story. It is easily one of the worst factors, and definitely hurts the game in total for me. But let's get on to the good.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Considering the value of the Panawan buck, shooting you would have been more expensive.
Graphics are wow. Wow. The visuals on the landscape are some of the best graphics this generation right now. They look great, especially when you're skydiving and you're just looking at all the water and the islands, the jungles, the snow. It's just amazing. And talking about islands, jungle, snow, and desert and all that, is that there's all different types of climates and areas on the game, and that I really like. In one section it's snowing, and one it's like the Sierra Desert, and then another you're in the jungle like the Predator movie. It works really well, and you know what? You don't give a shit because all these different places look great, and definitely mix it up for the missions. And the explosions look excellent. I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is a great looking game, and definitely improves on Just Cause 1. The only really negative things in the graphics are the cutscenes definitely need some work. They look pretty bad, and there's some really weird animations going on sometimes, like legs twitching and your guy just falling down a mountain repeatedly when he should be trying to get his balance. I don't know. But besides some of the few animation problems in the cutscenes, the game is gorgeous and one of the best looking sandbox games out there. The gameplay for Just Cause basically takes the first one and improves on a lot of stuff, but adds this new thing called a grappling hook, and wow, is this thing a fucking blast. You basically can cling to things like Spider-Man. You are basically Spider-Man in this game. You cling to walls, guess what? You zip right over there. Bam! Like Super Saiyan speed. It is awesome. It is great. It is impossible in real life, but it looks awesome in the game and you don't care. This grappling hook can be not only to grab onto higher ledges and, you know, zip yourself up there, but you can, like, attach onto a car, hijack that car. You can attach onto a boat, hijack that boat. You can attach to a goddamn helicopter and hijack the helicopter. The game is just a blast to play, especially when it comes to clinging with things with your new grappling hook. Works really well and helps in so many ways to make the gameplay fun. The shooting works better in this game than the first. If I remember correctly, the first one was like auto-aim and it sucked, and the shooting works very nicely. I mean, it's not amazing or anything, but it's basically in the same leagues as most sandbox games when it comes to shooting. It works. And the different mission objectives definitely keep the game fresh, and you really never get kind of bored. You're doing all different things, blowing this up, sabotaging this machine, saving this guy, protecting these people, and it's fun. I mean, yes, some of the missions repeat themselves, but overall they try to mix it up, and so you won't get bored, and I like when games do that, especially sandbox games. And the skydiving and parachute is awesome. It was great in the first game. It's better in this game. Works really well because of the grappling hook. You can make your parachute go faster by clinging to a wall and pulling yourself and kind of like giving you a lift. So it works really well. So skydiving, parachute, great mechanic. Really the only negative things I have to say about the gameplay is the vehicle controls are once again kind of weak. you'll have to upgrade, similar to Crackdown, to get a better handling on most of these vehicles, and I really don't like that idea for Sandbox, basically because in the beginning, everything feels like it drives and flies like shit, and that's because it does. The more you upgrade, the easier it is to handle most of the vehicles, but for the first, like, 10 hours, you're going to have to deal with basically crap unless you use the same vehicle over and over again that you've been upgrading. So overall, the vehicle controls are and the controls in general just take time to get used to. I mean, by now I got used to it, but even once in a while I'll just slip up and click the wrong button just because it feels like kind of awkward at times, and I feel like they could have separated the controls, especially the grappling hook, and used it in a different way. However, overall, the game is just pretty damn fun, and that's what's important in Just Cause 2. Okay, so enjoyment's the biggest thing to talk about. There's tons of hours of gameplay in this game. Not only do you have the single player, you have plenty of side missions to do, such as taking out strongholds, doing faction missions, and overall just causing chaos, because the more chaos you cause, the more money you'll get, and more things will unlock throughout the campaign. So I thought that was really cool, and definitely adds to the funness of the game. And you know what? In general, it's just so much fucking fun to blow shit up. I know I can't keep cursing and hurting your feelings. People that I know, cover your ears isn't cursing. The game is fucking fun. Blowing shit up. Simple as that. When you're in that base and just blowing up shit and people are shooting, you're blowing up cars and shooting cars' tires and cars are flipping over. It's just a blast. It's freaking fun. The only things I really have to say is that I really wish this game had co-op, because it feels like it could have been, because the story just sucks so much, nobody cares about it, that it really just could have been a great feature in this game, and definitely missed opportunity. And the story sucks so much that it really hurts me sometimes, because the drive to play a game, especially a sandbox game, is to really learn about the story for me, and in this game it's not entertaining, it's not funny, it's just bad. I'm still enjoying it, don't get me wrong, but it definitely could have been better. However, if you don't care about the story, you're going to love the shit, because you just blow everything up. And really the only negative or positive things is there's so much to explore. It might be too much for some people, but if you're into exploring and collecting all 2,000 plus things, well, there's plenty of shit to play, and this is a long game for you. Overall, Just Cause is the definition of blowing shit up, and it is freaking fun.